What's going on, everybody? Richard here from RC Workbench, and this is the very last video that I have for our desert style dust bowl bashing session. It's kind of at the end of the day. Angry Mike did get his X-Max repaired, but as you can see, he's still having issues. The battery strap didn't like to stay on, and yeah, that's a perfect example of a LiPo not to use, but to each his own. I would not have used it. But he got it back up and running, and it was going pretty strong. Both X-Maxes last the rest of the day. In the last video I said that the Kraton did not break. I completely forgot that it did break something, and we'll get to that soon. The Kraton's actually running off of that Zeee battery, the 6S Lipo Pack, but to be honest, the only issue that the Kraton had that day was the steering links popping off very frequently. To be honest though, I'd rather have those pop off than to break something else. If that's going to be the weakest link and it only requires a snap, I'm okay with that. That's how I run my Outcast. Then we had this issue.
Something sounds wrong. Yeah. Is there something wedged in a shaft somewhere?
He said something sounds wrong.
Sounds like a bearing just destroyed itself.
We never did figure out what was wrong with it until we got back a few days later. There was so much dirt crammed into that poor motor that I'm pretty sure the bearing blew. James said that the bearings were fine in there, but I'm still questioning that. Crash is working on her ninja skills as well. Always be alert. Dirt ended up cooking that motor. It ran a few more times after that, but you can see what we replaced the stock motor with in the top right hand side here.
Instead of the thing popping off, I broke the end on the wheel side.
And this is what actually broke on the Kraton that day. That's probably why I forgot about it. Very insignificant little break. So the Kraton, for the most part, ran all day off of two Zeee batteries, the 6S Lipo Pack. I'm going to have a link for that in the description below. And the Outcast ran exclusively on one 6S pack. So everything you saw in the last video, including all this stuff, is running off of one 6S battery pack. I couldn't believe how long these batteries lasted. And not only did they last long, they stayed strong the entire time they ran. This was towards the end of the day, and I just really wanted to see how long this battery would go for. Yeah, I'm running trenchers on there, and I'm not a big fan of those. They balloon too much. And what happens is when you're trying to do a wheelie, it's a very soft compound, and it gives you a very inconsistent traction on the rear end, and it'll throw you off real quick. And then the front, of course, because it's a softer compound, saucers a lot, and then that'll throw you off balance too.
It's a nice sounding truck.
It is. It's that I-Force V8.
Not to mention when you're doing a backflip, you know, you get those front wheels flopping everywhere, digs into the body. I don't have that issue when I run mashers on there, and I have got a new set of them that have been installed on it, and I'm very happy with the way the Outcast handles now. I originally got the trenchers before I got the mashers, and I was okay with the trenchers until I got the mashers. Now I run nothing but mashers on that 6S Outcast. The trenchers are just too sloppy and they don't grip very well compared to the mashers. So the rest of this video is basically us trying to kill this 6S Zeee Lipo. It just kept going and going.
6S battery?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
These batteries last forever. I'm just seeing how long it'll take.
I can't believe that. That's insane. Pretty bunchy.
I mean, dude, it's still doing standing backflips, rolling backflips. I'm doing like 20.
Did you do that with the other batteries?
Hell no.
No? You didn't do that?
Not that easily. I can just do this all day.
Yeah. Is that your favorite thing to do?
It's fun. These tires suck. After running the mashers.
If you put that million weight in there, dude, you notice my front tires don't balloon? If you put that million weight in there, it helps that big time.
James is obsessed with putting million weight diff fluid in everything now. I don't know how I feel about that. In the X-Max, it makes sense, but an Outcast, I don't think so. I think you really want a fast wheel speed, but you need it more evenly distributed. Running the higher weight in the front and the lower weight in the rear tends to balance it out pretty well. I think million weight is a bit excessive in an Outcast.
Continuous 100 amp
Yeah,
burst.
exactly.
That's more like 600.
Yeah.
You noticed how long I ran the Creighton until it died?
Yeah.
It was nuts. I was like, what the?
If you do want to see all the upgrades that I have done to the Outcast, there's a link to a video in the top right hand side that you can check out. Many upgrades on this Outcast.
I still have a hard time with the timing on this, especially with these wheels. Getting the front.
This is also the reason that we don't do a whole lot of commentary while we're there. You have no idea how much I had to edit this for language purposes.
These do suck.
If you stick around to the end, you'll see what breaks on the Outcast.
Oh, ran out of steam there. Come on, baby. Ah, I'm running out. I thought I was gonna hit the curb, so I hesitated there. Yeah, these tires pancake too much.
Let me try it. That battery's still going.
Yeah, dude. Because they saucer so much.
Yeah, it throws it off.
Yeah, because then it's not gripping in the rear and it really throws you off. When you go like that, if you just slam the brake on, usually it pops it back around.
I don't want to f the body up on it.
Oh, f that body. That's the second body I've had on it.
They make unbreakables for it now.
I know. I love watching the sparks fly everywhere too.
So James decided to have a go with it out in the desert. And here's where she breaks. Oh, did you hear that? Tink!
How the f did that happen?
I don't know, but I heard it snap.
I barely even gassed it.
The pillow ball ended
just
up
came
coming
undone.
out. It just basically worked its way out. We screwed it back in there. Typical Arma.
Came undone.
The ball. It's not broke, it just came out.
Well, we're done anyway.
So we just got back. Some of these cars look like they did the poop shoot boogie. Oh, we're gonna have fun cleaning these up. Even the ramps are horrible.
I think we spent about an hour hosing down and brushing off these trucks, as well as the ramps. Everything was pretty filthy. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you feel that we've earned it today. Smash the notification bell and you will know when we have the next one uploaded. And I will see you on the next one.